was the 0 for game, and we happened to win that one. But I mean, the biggest thing is I think, you know, we were able to find some offense after Christmas. You know, we ended up having 13 goals in our last 2 games. And I mean, that was the biggest thing that we were missing, I think, in the month of December, even late in November, that we weren't scoring a lot of goals. We were mostly getting 2 goals for a game, and that puts a lot of pressure on your goaltender. So it was nice to see that. And we're playing a team tonight that doesn't give up a lot of shots, and we're going to have to try to find ways to generate shots and get scoring opportunities.
Bob Bruce has had to make some lineup changes since we saw them a month or so ago, but Jason Guerrero has been a constant for him down the center.
Well, he's a native of Manorville, New York, but he went a long way to play junior hockey, played for the Texas Tornado, 9 points in his last 3 games, MVP of the RPI tournament. He's been very effective. He's outstanding on the power play, good in shorthand. He's a good centerman. He can make effective use of his wings, and putting Steve Sanders on the left wing has helped him since he moved to the left wing side. Morris, Guerrero, and Sanders have been a great line.
Boston College is changing players on the go as they are without their coach, Jerry York, tonight, who is under the weather.
I want to send our best out to Jerry. I know he's been sick for a week. Got sick out in Michigan and Detroit at the tournament and has not been well, but confined to quarters. So best wishes, Jeremiah, for a speedy recovery.
Bruce Crowder had the line of the night saying he'd rather have Ben Eves sitting at home than Jerry York.
Jerry can't play anymore. He's lost his legs.
Although Jocko Connolly, the scribe from the Herald, said if Jerry was in his prime, he'd be the guy you want to have on the ice tonight for Boston College. Just underway, no score. Glad you could be with us. Puck cleared into the Boston College zone. A stingy Eagle team that does not give up many shots on goal will give one up here, but it never gets to the net. It's deflected away. Good chance by Swiniarski for Northeastern, and it's cleared up.
He's been playing exceptionally well. Back-to-back shutouts earlier in the month of December against UVM. Played exceptionally well against UVM, 1-0. First back-to-back shutouts since the 56-57 season. Ed Kerr did it. That's a long time.
Here's a chance. BC turns it over. Shot misses to the short side. It comes all the way around. Now the puck in the corner. Northeastern looks to get on it there as Boston College has turned it up a notch here. They are very deep. Here's a shot that's blocked. Another chance in front. And Harold was on the doorstep between the circles. And Gibson was able to turn it aside. Now they look for a man in front. We get a whistle as he skates through the crease. And that's going to bring the face-off outside the blue line now with 14:42 to go here in period number 1. No score. Let's head downstairs to Trina Fernandez, who joins us at ice level tonight.
Thanks, guys. We are in the world's oldest ice hockey arena. Matthews Arena is a recently repolished gym named for Northeastern alum George Matthews. Now, this is the original home of the Bruins, the Celtics, and the Beanpot, and has been the home for Northeastern hockey since 1929. These halls have hosted presidents and dignitaries like Charles Lindbergh and Amelia Earhart, and they even say that Babe Ruth used to play hockey here in his time off when he was with the Sox. They still have free skate time here, and you know what, Bob, if you want to, you can come down, lace them up, and take a twirl for old time's sake. What do you say? Back to you guys.
This is where really a lot of high school and college hockey had its roots, as we mentioned, along with Boston College.
Everybody played here.
There has been some great work done to this building. Here's a chance for Northeastern. Off with a shot, off the mark.
An interference call against Boston College. Northeastern on power play.
Here's a chance right in front, and it's cleared away by Keltianen and cleared out to the neutral zone.
BC shorthand tops in the country, and they scored a shorthanded goal against Northeastern last time out. They have 4 shorthanded goals on the year.
Ball gets it and sends it in. It's cleared all the way past and out to center ice. Boston College is just so good at killing penalties.
Yeah, one of the changes that Northeastern's made on their power play early on a couple weeks ago was Jonathan Orr, their defenseman on the right side. He's got a big shot, gets it on net, so they'll look to him, try to set him up to get get the puck on the net. BC is very, very difficult and dangerous. You have to protect the puck. Be careful with it because they'll snipe you and head the other way.
Steven Jonto was able to stop it through the passing lane. He gives more pressure to Guerrero now. Northeastern with a chance cutting in Morris. Morris has Ortlip. Ortlip has the puck, looks for a man in front, all tied up. They swing it back for Guerrero. He gets the puck chopped past him, out towards center ice, and here comes the Eagles shorthanded. Here's Shannon. BC has scored 6 shorthanded goals this year. 11:45 to go. Scoreless first period, puck cleared into the Northeastern zone where it's stopped there by Kenny Gibson. As time runs out in the first period, we will end this one scoreless. from Northeastern University's Matthews Arena. Bob, we saw some real tough going. Boston College had probably the better of the advantages, but Northeastern hold tough.
Well, if you're Northeastern, you got to be very pleased with getting out of that period. Nothing. They hung in there, played real well in the shorthand situation, didn't give BC very good chances, and Kenny Gibson played splendidly in the nets. That's a good period for them. They need to have a good second period, a little more offense. They've got to get this puck down, get settled in, and get some offensive chances against BC.
Bob, that was in the first game. They had a 2-0 lead, up 5-3 with a 5-3 man advantage, give up the shorthanded goal, and then that just turned the tide for Boston College. BC trying to get the puck out of their own zone. Keeps it alive. Sends it back to the point. Guerrero looking down low. Side of the net. Shot is deflected by Harold. Good defensive play by the BC defenseman to steer that out of play.
That was a very nice job by Peter Harrell, a sophomore defenseman out of Kirtland Lakes, Ohio. He anticipates the play, comes out from inside the face-off circle and deflects that puck over the glass. 37 seconds remaining on the Northeastern power play.
On the draw, Guerrero slides it back and forth. Now we have a whistle. Someone skates through the crease. They'll bring the face-off outside the line with just about 2 minutes going by here in the third period. Good to have you along.
Now John Orr skated through the crease. Face-off called by referee grab release outside the zone.
Now that's a little different look on the power play with Orr playing the man screening down low than we saw him off the off wing.
Well, I think he was just doing while they give it off the face-off, just setting as they set up their in-zone power play. He got himself in a bad spot.
Long shot in. Orr now goes around behind the net. He takes the body. Puck comes for Guerrero. Guerrero sends it around behind. Orr battles there along with Ortlip. Ortlip gets it back for Northeastern to the point. Judy slides it across for Guerrero. Now Orr is the shot man. He gets it. Fires it on goal. Score! It may have been deflected in the crease, but it is a power play goal. And the Northeastern Huskies have just gone up 2-0.
I think Ortlip's going to get the goal, but that's why they have Orr there. Remember in the second period I mentioned that Orr's got an absolute gun from the top of the face-off circle. That's the third shot he's had, and the third shot he's put on goal. Now this is going to be set over nicely by Guerrero. Guerrero's going to just slip it right over to him, and Orr's going to hammer it on goal. Puck loose. Ortlip knocks it in. I think it's an Ortlip goal from Guerrero and Orr.
We'll wait for the official announcement, but it's 2-0 Northeastern. And the Huskies, the team that really had a tough go in third periods earlier this year, have stepped out to take the lead with a power play goal. They now lead 2-0.
And that's the kind of thing that gets you sitting back on your heels. That's exactly what Northeastern does not want to do in this third period. He gets sitting back here and start to take a lot of face-offs in their own end.
There are the goal scorers, as mentioned there on the screen for Bruce Crowder's club. Mentioned in the first period, Bruce had a different type of pregame show. We'll talk about that in a little bit for his own club inside the locker room. Centering pass was knocked away. Puck comes up off the boards out towards center ice. After it there with Swiniarski, it's tipped away. BC sends it right back in. 15-10. Puck cleared all the way down. Before tonight's game, Bruce Crowder, who normally sits down and does the X's and O's, we talked about this earlier in the game, brought in a gentleman who's been over in Iraq, someone who works here at Northeastern. His name was Jake Negrati. He's been a big part of this Northeastern program as a supporter, and Bruce just sat down and said, listen, everybody, no X's and O's tonight. Let me tell you about this guy who came in and spoke before the game and has told them about what kind of experiences he had had over in the far part of the world where things are very, very difficult, and it really picked the team up a little bit there. Certainly, he said, we're out here to play a game against a powerful team here tonight. Go out and have a good time. You see, this gentleman's had a very tough go of it and maybe headed back in March. So kind of a powerful pregame speech in the Northeastern locker room before tonight's game. Well, earlier this year, the Huskies were looking for their first win. They've now won 4 in a row. Before the game, we talked to their head coach, Bruce Crowder, about the differences with his team.
I think sometimes, there's mistakes made in games, and the players know when they make a mistake. And I think the biggest thing for us is try to eliminate those as much as possible. We had a pretty good start against BC. I mean, we're up 2-0, and then we had a 5-on-3 power play, and then ended up shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit. And the ice seemed to tilt. So now, I mean, we've been through that. We know what it's like. We know what it feels like. We don't want to have a feeling again. And, you know, I think right now, I mean, our attitude's great, and we're looking forward to this game.
Well, it's certainly not, Northeastern's not knocking at the door for first place in Hockey East right now, Bob, but they're playing better. The coach likes the way the team is going right now.
Well, you got to walk before you crawl. Crawl before you walk, rather, and Northeastern just needs to put good game on good game.
Well, they've won 4 in a row. They've won a tournament, and they lead here 2-0 over the #2 team in the land in Boston College.
Snaps off a wrister. Gibson makes a save. That puck was going over the crossbar anyway.
Boston College appears to be trying to whiz it by the ear of the goaltender when he goes down. There's been several shots just over the shoulder. Here's Ortlip bringing the puck in for Northeastern. Rooney to get there. Rooney takes the hit. Puck slides around. Northeastern looking to add now to their 2-goal advantage. Players have to hurry back now as Boston College quickly moves to offense. They've got numbers and a chance. Shot saved. Gibson's been strong. Now BC with a great job. They steal the puck. They've got another chance. Losey with a shot deflected just wide. A great chance there for the Eagles.
That was deflected by Grover.
Penalty coming up against the Huskies. So another opportunity for the BC Eagles on the man advantage when we come back here on CNA.
Welcome back, everybody. 8:55 remaining, and out of all that, over in the corner, Stephen Johnson goes off for cross-checking.
It looked clearly from where we stood that it was a penalty coming up against Northeastern. It is not the case. And now it's the Huskies who have the man advantage with a 2-0 lead. It appeared very clearly from where I stood that it looked like it was going to be against Northeastern, but the whistle may have already blown before that retaliation came through, and so it's the Huskies who have the puck and the lead. Keltiainen stops it. Guerrero takes it away from the clear-out pass.
These are 1 for 3 on power play. The goal, Ortlip 6th, 4th on power play, was their second goal, made it 2-0.
Puck deep now in the Boston College zone. Albert's trying to tip it away. Cerullo trying to keep it alive. Puck clear to center ice. 2-on-1. Short-handed Boston College. Forces the man in the slot. He has it. Oh, and a stop somehow by Gibson, who cleared it away. Forrest was all alone in the slot. Short-handed. We have had our chances tonight, Mr. Norton.
Well, you had to stay squeeze on the left board. If you're going to squeeze on the left board, you got to make sure you're going to get it. You can't give BC a 2-on-1 with the late stages of a hockey game with a man advantage.
BC chips it in. Gets fresh troops on the ice. They look to grind now in the left wing corner. Ortlip battling. Puck still in the skates. About half a dozen players there, 3 aside. And the puck comes around to the near wing, where Northeastern looks to try to move it along the boards. Kept in by BC. Good job there. Boyle with a good play. Fires a shot toward the goal. Gibson is going to tie it up. We'll take a break. Once again, welcome back to Northeastern's Matthews Arena. Face-off deep in Northeastern territory. It's the Huskies. With 5:20 to go in the third period with a 2-0 lead. Here's J.D. Forrest for Boston College. Eagles with a shot that's blocked defensively by Bernstill, and the puck is deflected out of play.
Well, I tell you, Yale UNH 3-2. UNH come upon tough times. That's up in Durham. RPI, Harvard's having a tough start to their year. BU and Minnesota tied at 1. Minnesota's a great hockey team.
And right here, it's 2-0. Northeastern over Boston College just under 5 minutes to go, third period. Teams at equal strength. Boston College with control of the puck. Northeastern battles now for possession, and they flip it way up into the penalty box area. And this will bring discussion and controversy.
Well, the question only is, how does he get into the crease? Does he propel himself, or is he propelled into the crease? I think Coach Crowder knows what the situation is. This is Lewis on the break. Big, strong guy. Takes the shot. He goes into the crease. Knocks the goaltender off. They're going to call him in the crease, saying he propelled himself into the crease. Was not pushed by the BC player. He was defended by the BC player, but not pushed by him in the crease. Good call by referee Gravelis.
Puck cleared out towards center ice. Here comes Northeastern. Guerrero with 2 points. Has a man cutting. Holds the puck. Throws it in front. Score! And that one's going to count. Guerrero, who's been involved in all the goals here tonight for Northeastern, makes it 3-0 with 3:28 to go here in period number 3. And Bob, they didn't get the second one.
Well, when you're 2 goals down, you really got to put pressure on. And Guerrero just makes a poised play here. He's such an outstanding hockey player, and he's been so hot lately. There's Morris. Look at him go to the net. Morris to the net hard. Deflects that shot from Guerrero and knocks it in. Boy, this line has been playing so well. And Morris, what a tremendous effort play by Mike Morris. They've been on him a little bit for not scoring the goals that they think he should go score. But I'll tell you, he's a whale of a hockey player. And that was a hockey player's play there. Guerrero setting up Morris beautifully.
That one just caught the post. We talk about it being a game of inches. The Northeastern's worked hard, and they've gotten the bounces here when they've needed them here tonight.
They can't sit on anything, though. BC is still dangerous here, down 3-0. You know, you just got to continue to play.
3 minutes to go. Boston College has their forward, Chris Collins, talked about they will not quit as they keep coming. Good shot, good save there. Puck is cleared out towards center ice.
The danger is you're going to stand around watching these guys, and that's just dangerous to do.
BC trailing by 3, but they won't quit. 2:41 to go. They bring the puck in. Shot misses the net to the far side all the way around.
Boy, what a squeeze there. Great play on the boards.
Players collide. Puck loose, kept alive. Spina cuts in, turns and fires. Glove save is made. Puck jumps out of the glove of Gibson, and then the Huskies roll it all the way down.
Boy, Harold made a great squeeze on the boards to set that shot up.
Puck is handled there by the Eagles as they come through the neutral zone. Northeastern making a bid to win their first game in the Hockey East League this year. They have now won 4 in a row coming in and looking to knock off Boston College, who's been undefeated in their last 10. Actually, that's a 12.
This is a great win, I'll tell you. There's wins and there are wins. This is a tremendous BC hockey team, and this is just a tremendous win for the Northeastern Huskies, and what a shutout if it holds up for Kenny Gibson.
20 seconds now to go here in the third period. Boston College deep in their own zone. Swiniarski steals the puck, gets away from the check. He sends it right back in. Alberts is back to get it. With just now 10 seconds to go, and the crowd here at Northeastern comes to their feet. Boston College uses the board, sends it down, and that will do it. Northeastern behind a shutout behind Kenny Gibson has shut out the Boston College Eagles by the score of 3-0. Just a spectacular moment for this Husky group who started off the season 0-9-2. They have done a spectacular job here tonight, knocking off the number 2 team in all of college hockey. A very tough loss tonight for Boston College without their coach, Jerry York. And again, the great celebration at center ice between BC and Northeastern. So we'll be back in just a few moments with much more from Matthews Arena. The Huskies defeat the Eagles here tonight on CNA. It's 3-0 here tonight, Bob.
Well, they had 4 wins. Colgate, not taking anything away. Colgate, Mercyhurst, Princeton, and Vermont. There's nothing like beating BC at home if you're Northeastern. They haven't beaten BC that much over their career since 1933, but they won it tonight.
All right, well, the Huskies have won 5 in a row now. Let's run downstairs to Trina Fernandez, who has the star of tonight's game.
Well, just to prove that every dog has his day, I'm here with Kenny Gibson, the goalie that had a shutout tonight, your 3rd this season, but what a big time to come up with a shutout.
Well, you know, we've been waiting to beat a Hockey East team, and, you know, it feels good to beat the best one out there right now. The guys played great in front of me. I saw pretty much every puck all night. Maybe the one that hit the post is the only one I didn't see. And the guys, when they play that well in front of me and I can see everything, we're going to have a good day.
What was the biggest difference tonight?
Intensity. Our guys were going hard all night. Our leaders stepped up. You know, our captain stepped up. Guerrero, again, I don't know how many games in a row it is. He's gotten points in a row for us at big times, and he keeps doing it for us. And they just keep the momentum going for us, and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
And what did Coach Crowder say to you guys in between periods so that you didn't let down and let the same thing happen that happened in your last matchup?
He said, don't be scared of him. You know, a little bit in the first period, we were a little, stayed a little back and almost intimidated, it seemed. And there's no point for us to be intimidated. We've been in a game with them before. We can play with them. We just had to start taking the body, and the guys did, and the game turned around for us.
How good does this feel to finally knock off BC?
Oh, it feels great. That's my first one against them, I think, in 3 years. So it feels good, and it's even more important that it's a Hockey East win, and we're going to battle our way back up.
All right, good job tonight. Fantastic. We're going to head back upstairs to Greg and Bob, who have all the third period highlights.
All right, Trina, thank you very much. Last Northeastern win over BC came back on October the 20th of 2001, 4-3 right here. Since then, it's been very, very different. Let's take a look at what happened here in tonight's game, Bob.
Well, Kenny Gibson tied a record for 3 shutouts in a season. Mark Robitaille had the previous record. Morris there, Guerrero late. Guerrero, what a night he had. 3 assists on the night for Jason Guerrero. 2 assists and a goal, rather, for Guerrero. This is Ortlip's goal, and that's a rocket goal, and Ortlip knocks it in as Cultahanan can't handle the original shot. But then what I think was the key spot in the game, tremendous goaltending by a little help from the Clangers there as Boris hits a pole. Tremendous work by the goaltender as he is able to play that butterfly and split it right there. Tremendous effort there by Morris to get that shot off on the deflection from the Guerrero shot from the outside. Morris had 2 points. Guerrero had a goal and 2 assists. Great night for Northeastern. Gibson, as I said, tied a record at Northeastern. 3 shutouts in the season. Mark Robitaille, 1997. Great night.
Let's take a look at the final stats here in today's game. And, of course, Boston College always seems to get the shots. They don't usually give up any more than 20, but Northeastern made them count tonight, Bob.
Well, the key was the 0 for on the power play. Northeastern has had struggles on shorthand all year. Played exceptionally well on shorthand, got some help from Poles and some great goaltending by Gibson. But I thought after the first period, they settled this game down the second and third period and played very well.
This is the first loss this year for Boston College, who dips down to 6-1-2. That's in Hockey East. Northeastern now 1-7-1, and the Huskies are a proud dog here tonight on Huntington Avenue. For Bob Norton and all of our folks here at CN8 here tonight, we thank you for joining us. So much great action, so much joy on Huntington Avenue. 3-0, Huskies beat Boston College here at Northeastern's Matthews Arena. Good night, everybody.